coming up next.
PT Warrior newspaper is preparing to release its first issue of the year. Stay tuned to discover why this group of student writers and editors is unique.
PT is proud to have Nick Terowski representing our school on the green. Find out more about our defending Whitfield champion.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Friday, September 23rd. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Ella.
Penn Trafford's journalism class is working hard to release the first issue of the year of the student-run newspaper, The Warrior. Reporters Phelan Newman, Cecilia Arand, and Zach Hans ventured into the press room to find out why this year is unlike any other.
Penn Trafford's student newspaper, The Warrior, is back for a brand new year with a new lineup of students. Since last year, only one student out of the 11 enrolled has returned for a second year. The journalism class teacher, Mr. Wozniak, finds excitement with the amount of new students.
It's always hard to know one year to the next what the newspaper is going to be like because it really is truly the student newspaper. It's not my newspaper that I kind of tell the kids you got to do this, you got to do that. The issues, the topics that are going on in the school, around the school, outside in the world that they determine are newsworthy and are worth reporting on. That's how they kind of decide what the newspaper is going to be about. So the online website for our student newspaper is theptwarrior.com. On the website, the students have the opportunity to embed more sort of video content. They have a little bit more flexibility on there, so I try to encourage them to think of some different ways to explore that.
Theodore Swetko, who is one of the co-editor-in-chiefs in his first year, is using his past experience to help him in the world of journalism.
Well, I'm feeling incredibly excited. I truly believe that Mr. Wozniak has taken a sort of hands-off approach with The Warrior. We have a lot of creative freedom as students, which gives us the opportunity to explore subjects that we feel is important to be sort of introduced and disseminated among the student body. The journalism process is certainly different from the journalism process in PTTV. The PTTV experience does certainly help in collecting information and conducting interviews, sort of formatting everything, but from a purely technical standpoint, I think this year will certainly be a little challenging at first with a little learning curve, but once that's surpassed, I think it'll be a pretty routine year. Subscriptions are $2 a piece. I'm hoping that come the end of this year, we will have sort of reinvigorated The Warrior and make it a school-wide staple.
The first issue of The Warrior will be released to the public on October 7th. For Penn Trafford TV, this has been Phelan Newman, Cecilia Orend, and Zach Hans.
Nick Terowski is a rising star on the Penn Trafford golf team who is returning to defend his title at Whitfield. We sent reporter Sophia Lespina to sit down with Nick and find out more about how he's getting into the swing of things.
Local golf champion Nicholas Terowski is a rising star in the Penn Trafford community. We sat down with Nick and golf coach Mr. Rizzardi to learn more about Nick's season and his commitment to WVU.
For me personally, it wasn't really very stressful. I committed very early. I committed July 1st. I could start talking to college coaches June 15th. So I made the decision early. Now I can just really focus about playing golf and just having fun. I think I'm averaging 34, which is really good for me. Our golf team is doing really good. We've won every match except for one against the Trobe. That was a big upset, but I'm having a lot of fun with the team and all the players. Looking forward to states, hoping I can try to win and get a state championship for Penn Trafford.
He's the defending Whitfield champion, so he has high expectations. I think we have high expectations also. He's averaging, I think, under par for the section matches, so he's been doing very well. He puts the time in to prepare, so I think he has a very good chance of defending his title.
Watch out for Penn Trafford Golf in Whitfield because we're going to make a run this year.
This is Sophia Lespina reporting for PTTV.
Mr. Kanopka's zoology class has been up to something fishy. We sent reporter Mason Tossadori to go make sure everything was going swimmingly.
Mr. Konopka's zoology class is creating websites about jellyfish. The class had to do research on the biology of the jellyfish and add intriguing pictures to explain their research. If you're interested in seeing one of these websites, email Zara Crack at 24zaracrack@pentrafford.org.
Attention seniors, Senior Portrait Makeup Day will take place on Wednesday in the auditorium. Any senior who still needs a portrait taken for the yearbook or desires a retake should report to the auditorium when called alphabetically. If you're an early release student who needs to have your portrait taken, please email Mrs. Thornton to make arrangements.
Seniors, don't forget to sign up for the College Application Day to be held Wednesday, October 5th from 12:30 to 2:30. This is a great opportunity to meet with college representatives in person and potentially get accepted on the spot.
Do you enjoy reading, or are you looking for an excuse to pick up a new hobby? Then the Leo Club is right for you. This organization is a reading-based club that puts a twist on how we read books and graphic novels. We sent reporters Ella Welsh and Sophia Lespina to find out more.
Leo Club stands for Literary Encouragement Organization. You should join book club, 1, for the socialization. You can meet a lot of fun friends there and we get to talk. 2, to motivate yourself to read books, because I know a lot of people struggle to actually find the motivation to read. And 3, because it looks really good on college applications. We do themes instead of actually assigning a book. 1, so that people don't have to go out and buy their book, or so that we don't have to go out and buy people's books. And 2, because not everyone likes reading the same book. Our first meeting is September 28th, right after school in the Lower Fishbowl. And we hope to see you all there.
Nature has become a huge part of fashion over the years with its beautiful sceneries, bright colors, and unique structures. The fashion class here at PT is using the nature around the high school as an inspiration for a new project. Here's reporter Liliana Willis with more information.
Nature is full of beauty, and many fashion designers take advantage of their environment. The Fashion 1 class is no exception, as they have just started a new project. The class recently took a nature walk around the school, tasked with finding inspiration for a new style. They picked up various different materials from nature, including leaves, grass, flowers, mushrooms, pine needles, ferns, and much more. They will be using their findings to inspire fashion designs on paper models. The class will then make their designs a reality, using the elements of nature they chose to make their visions real. If you have any questions, go see Ms. Terowski in room 104.
New to this year, Drawing and Painting 3 is a higher-level art class available to those who have taken Drawing and Painting 1 and 2. Reporter Zach Hans talked with Mr. Griffith to see what this new class is all about.
This is the first time I'm teaching this class, really what I want to do is going to be for the serious artist, the artist that wants to get better at what they're working on and honing their craft. So they're going to be focusing on conceptual, developing their own style or taking their own style a little bit further. A lot of independent work, but for the most part when you get into these Art 3 courses or these higher level courses, it's a smaller group because it is for the more serious artists. So really I just want to give the opportunities of all the different types of media that can be offered that they might not have even got into in Drawing and Painting 1 and Drawing and Painting 2.
Now let's send it over to Ella for the sports rundown.
Yesterday at 1 o'clock, Mia Williams secured the win and won the Whitfield 3A singles champion at Bethel Park School. Mia beat Maggie Steff at Senior Upper St. Clair 6-1 and 6-0. Mia moves on to the PIAA singles tournament in Hershey. The first round is on November 4th. Good luck and good job. Reporter Cecilia Oren caught up with Coach Megan and the champion herself after making this history-making moment.
Just dominated the entire tournament yesterday and today, only dropping one game yesterday and one game today. And as you can see, it was super windy and she adapted and played great. She trains like crazy and she's just a really hard worker and she's just an unbelievable player.
There was moments where she had the edge in the point and then I had the edge, but I won it out in the end, so yeah. I think definitely winning the first set was a big moment, especially because I dropped the game at 5-love, and then I came back to close out the set on my serve, so that was definitely a big moment.
Yesterday in sports, the boys soccer team took a great Latrobe yesterday, defeating the Wildcats 2-0. Goals were scored by senior Logan Swartz and junior Daniel Carr. The boys improved their record to 6-5. The girls field hockey team fell to at least 2-0 in the section in contest. Their third matchup in 4 days, the Warriors played a strong game but were able to find the cage. Tonight in sports, the girls tennis travels to take on Franklin Regional today at 3:30. The football team takes the undefeated Hempfield team tonight at 7 o'clock. Good luck to our Warriors tonight. That's all I have for sports. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thank you for watching Wake Up Warriors. Please stand for the pledge of the flag. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Ella.
Have a great day, PT.